Collen Ballinger was recently spotted alone at LAX travelling. I'm not sure where to, but there have been rumours that she misses her kids or that she hadn't seen them for quite some period of time during her cancellation. She's probably going through it right now, not knowing how to respond to the allegations. What's interesting is that her bestie Todrick recently spoke out about Collen at one of his shows. Here's what he had to say.
I don't know if you all have been following this, but I just want to say, because I wish that someone would have said this for me when I was at my lowest of points, you can be upset, you can unsubscribe, but you can never identify someone and put them in a box based on a chapter of their life, because if we all...
So yet another influencer who has spoken out about Collen Ballinger is in fact comedian Kathy Griffin. She called out Collen when talking about Russell Brand's allegations and how male comedians have more allegations made against them, and she also discussed the unfair pay of female comedians. Kathy also said she won't stick up for Ballinger because the character Miranda sings is based on a person with special needs.
And you know, you just don't hear this stuff about Amy Schumer and Chelsea Handler and Sarah Silverman and Wanda Sykes. Like, what you hear about the women is not in this category. Like, there is that girl, Collen Ballinger, that played a character called Miranda Sings, which was a special needs character to begin with, so I am not sticking up for her. She's very unusual for a female, but like, I feel like she's being called out and there's a lot of receipts. But you know what you hear about my contemporaries, the women I named? And yes, I called them my contemporaries. I hope they're not insulted. But you hear that they're like difficult, or the B word, or the other B word, bossy or whatever. And you hear that like, the one I get all the time is expensive and difficult, because I'm always fighting to try to get what the guys get. But you should know, like in the female comedy world, it is constantly an uphill battle, because honestly, how many of your straight guy friends, your husband, whatever, would choose with their straight guy buddies to go see a female comedian on their own? Let's be honest. So the way the industry looks at us is we will never be the earners of the top earners on the road, which is probably like Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, you know, all of our favorites, right? And those guys are amazing comics. But number one, you're not going to hear sexual assault charges from any of us or about any of us. I'm pretty much going to guarantee that right here. But also, like, Amy Schumer made the most money last year on the road of any female comedian. And yet, she was way down on the list of like Hassan Minaj and the other like guys that are out there, because we still live in a world where if you're going to go see a female comedian and it's just her show, like when I go on the road and I have a show Friday, October 6th at the Mirage, only my second show in 5 freaking years because of you know who. But anyway, you know, my audience is like ladies and gay guys, and that's amazing. It's an amazing audience, but it's really unfair for the industry and the check signers, that's what I call the big executives, to even look at female comics next to the guys, because there's still a big stigma about it. I'm serious.
People are pulling up the past again, telling Trisha she needs to apologise to Collen Ballinger's ex-husband, Joshua. A Twitter user recently said, Trisha Paytas lied about Collen's ex, Joshua, using the same engagement ring with a new girlfriend. Will Trisha apologise? Another user wrote, Trisha Paytas said it was frustrating to not say the things she knew about Joshua David Evans, confirming that Collen Ballinger was shit-talking Josh to nearly everyone who would listen. Here's what Trisha had to say about Collen's ex back in 2018. Bear in mind, what she'd been told was straight from the mouth of Collen Ballinger.
Drama in their lives where it's not even, I don't even know if it's real. I think half of it's real. I think half of it is fabricated. I think people they're using you for a view. This is not.
Oh my God, your girl doesn't give a shit anymore. But I swear to God, when Joshua DTV makes a video saying they're using you for views by talking about drama, you broke up 2 years ago and still talk about your drama. I have literally nothing against Josh. Met him one time, perfectly fine. I don't know the history. I don't care because it happened 2 years ago. But this guy like literally just dragged his relationship and his current one for views. If you are somebody who puts your life out there and exploits your relationship and your breakup years after something even happened, you one of those too, boo. You are. Don't say you were a part of that. You are a part of it. You are the king of it. Like I said, I had no issues with him. I followed him on Instagram. But come on. Oh, come on. This coming from somebody who proposed with the same ring his ex-wife wore. Posted a close-up of his fiance's new wedding engagement ring that was the same wedding ring that his ex-wife wore throughout their marriage. I'm sorry. This all holier than thou complex that these bullshit YouTubers have is so fucking annoying. But when it's him, I don't give a shit. This is fucking crazy. My whole channel has been my life, my real life, for better or for worse. And if someone doesn't like it, just keep your fucking mouth shut. Jesus Christ, it's not that hard. Don't say, we don't need drama on YouTube. And then you are the drama and you are bringing up the drama. This boy needs views and the only way he gets it is through some dramatic title. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Sorry guys, I'm not about causing shit with just random people, especially people who just like keep their mouths closed or whatever, but this guy's so fucking fake. I literally made my blood boil watching this video. Maybe crazy and hyper emotional, over emotional, and I get really heartbroken really easily, but fuck me if I'm gonna be posting about the same fucking heartbreak 2.5 years later. Fuck. Here's the thing, you're gonna be talking about people and not mentioning their channels but still talking about them. Like, own your shit. Don't be a little bitch about it. Genuinely want to talk crap on someone, I'm gonna say their name. Like, I'm not gonna be a little punk about it, you know what I mean? Like, if it's something so stupid, you know what I mean? Like, this is why I don't call out specific people, but this time, like, fake. Don't use YouTube drama as your title if you don't want to be in the YouTube drama. Put my shit out there and anyone can comment, but are you gonna be a hypocrite? I'll call your shit out.
They know that you are moldable, your brain is moldable, they can manipulate, they can twist your minds. Because you're young and you want to be entertained and you believe what you hear. Shut the fuck up! And you want to be entertained and you believe what you hear. They're using you.
Oh my god.
And it's frustrating to see.
Sociopath.
All these people.
It's taken everything inside of me to not say things I know. But this guy is the reason he thinks this and says this because he's a manipulator. He's like an actual sociopath. No, Josh, there are human beings that share their actual feelings, let it out, and move on. Then there are people like you who know that's all they have going for them, so they keep it going and manipulate. Literally, this sounds like the scariest, craziest person I've ever seen in my life. Like, who thinks that way? Who says that? They're using you? Like, someone's feelings and real life emotions are using people? I have never been so heated, but also like I see someone very disturbed. That's obviously like a master manipulator. And this is like, I'm like, I can't watch it. I'm 6 minutes in. It's making my blood boil. It is okay, you guys, to express your feelings and emotions. It is okay to do it on whatever platform you have. I have had a YouTube channel for 12 years. I've had maybe 20 videos on my feelings and emotions and drama. I have over 3,000 videos online. 25 or less of those videos had to do with how I was feeling. A lot of those have since been deleted. Yours haven't. When I get over a breakup, I'll delete them. I'll be like, it got off my chest, delete. Joshua DTV keeps up all his about divorce, healing, pain. I shouldn't be telling you this. All these clickbait drama titles he still has up. That's a crazy person. Built my platform out of love and out of people like growing with me and like being with me on a journey. And so I share my feelings and emotions, and there is nothing wrong with that. Whatever channel he's talking about, all the channels he's talking about, whatever. If I want to share my feelings and how I'm feeling, that's not manipulating an audience. If I want to manipulate an audience, I want to put up a video of me yelling at Jason or me calling us both fat. Like, I wouldn't put up those videos. What?
People are like, Trisha, you need to apologize. Funnily enough, Trisha was talking about her past on her recent podcast featuring Tina Mojo and Jeff Whittick. She'd gone on to basically say that she was just drama-ridden back in the day because she was HI all the time on you know what. And it wasn't until she met Moses and found love that she settled down and stopped acting so crazy. So anyway, what are your thoughts on Trisha coming for Josh back in the day? Do you think her thoughts have changed on him since he spoke out about Collen on Swoop's podcast? And also, what are your thoughts on Collen Ballinger being spotted in public yet again? What's she doing at the airport? Who knows? Don't forget to subscribe for more juicy tea.